going on, everybody? It's your boy back again. We're back and live again doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? Took a little step back, but nonetheless, we're here. We're here and we're ready to rock. We're ready to go. So yeah, quick words before we start the show. Unfortunately, my boy Adam is unable to go live with me. Daddy duties come first, which is it's alright. What a knocking down the mic, which is alright. It's understandable. My boy Danny, what's up, my boy? But yeah, no Adam today. Daddy duties. He has to do what he got to do. I'll be on that same boat soon. So it's understandable. But nonetheless, the show must go on. So today's show, a little bit about today's show. It's gonna be me, myself, and I, man. It's gonna be a little fairly short video or live today, podcast today, just because I don't want to ramble on. I kind of catch myself, just going off and rambling on about different topics when I do them by myself. So I kind of want to keep it a little short. I also do want to kind of check in with all my people out there. There's a lot of things going on, have been going on since the start of 2020. So I want to make sure this up here is in tune with this right here. And shout out to Coach Art Berlanga. He asked me, what does in tune mean? That's what it could mean a lot of things, but for me, it's this, man. You gotta find the words in by yourself. My boy Adrian, what's up, Adrian? My wifey's on here. What's up, my girl? What's up, girl? But anyways, I do want to end it with a Q&A with everybody that's on here. I do want to hear from y'all. I want to hear whether you're doing good, whether you're doing bad, whether you could do better, so on and so forth. I want to hear some opinions, I want to hear from y'all. I want to see how you guys are doing. But nonetheless, we are gonna keep it fairly short with that as well. Also, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. With everything going on, right? We forget things. That's why I'm rocking my pink today. Since I was a youngin' playing football. All my football players out there, I know what you guys know what I'm talking about, man. We love our pink. We love wearing pink on October. And here I am wearing pink. I am gonna have a sale on the long sleeve or on the pink clothing this month. I am also gonna incorporate a patch, a breast cancer awareness patch. So let me know if you guys would like one of those. So support the ladies out there. Man, now that I think of it, I should donate some money towards what do you call a non-profitable organization out there or something. But there we go. You see, quick Q&As right there. There it is. My boy Marcos, what's up? What's up, my boy? So then nothing. Hey, that's an insider, man. You can't be posting that out here. That's only strictly for people at work only, man. Come on. But anyways, yeah, order your shirts, man. Whether you want a pink one or not, we still got crew necks, we got long sleeves, hoodies, we got all that stuff. So let me know, hit me up. We do have kid sizes as well. So let me know, hit me up. I'll be happy to take your order and place it in there for you. I'm still working on the site, so that's coming soon too. I put up a couple, but they didn't really work out for me. Anyways, I do have a topic I want to talk about, and I was asking my viewers or my followers on Instagram, what are some good topics or things to talk about? And I did like that my buddy Felicia, let me pull it up real quick. My buddy Felicia, she commented and left me on there. Shout out to you, Felicia. She commented, how's life with the pandemic? So I'm going to answer that question personally for myself. And I do want to hear your guys' answers. Go ahead and drop it in the next to the comment section on the little box with the question mark. Go ahead and drop your comment or drop something, man. I want to hear from you guys. But for me personally, life in this pandemic, man, honestly, there are a lot of negativity, coming from it. Of course, there's negative stuff coming from everything, right? Whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, whether it's family issues. There's always some negative. Hold up, my finger sometimes pops out of place. There we go, we got it back. There's a lot of negativity from everything that we could take, but it's exactly that. At the end of the day, it's what you take from it, right? how you rise up and handle situations. I feel like if a lot of people that do motivational speaking, they'll tell you, right, if you come out of this pandemic and you did not grow somehow, some way, or take something from it, you wasted time, man. It could be something as small as spending time with your loved ones, right? We have extra time right now at home, right? We get sent home from work. Um, we're working from home. We're doing things that are out of the ordinary. But nonetheless, there is positivity that could come from it, right? Um, Me myself, man, I'm blessed just to be at home with my wife and my baby that should be here this month. Stay tuned, baby Bam. Um, he that, like, stuff like that. I can't stress how blessed I am to be home, and I know a lot of my family or my friends could agree to that as well. My boy Shunny Johnson, what's up? It's been challenging but growing. Growth is upon us for the good of ourselves. Exactly, my boy. You know what Shunny knows what I'm talking about, man. That boy always had I played football with him, and he always had a great head and on his shoulders. So, yeah, take it from him, right? Growth is upon us. It's inevitable, man. You gotta grow. I mean, you gotta grow. Whether it's for the good or the bad, you gotta grow somehow, some way. Um, but nonetheless, going back to this whole talk about being at home. A lot of people are like, geez, man, I can't be at home no more. My wife, my kids are driving me nuts. I can't work from home. There's always ways of doing things, man, and you just gotta find it and get in tune, right? Everything's different. We're like big babies, man. Like my little 4-year-old, something gets thrown off of his schedule and he throws a tantrum, right? He doesn't like it. He's just like, what am I doing? What's going on? We're exactly like that. We're creatures of what's that word? What's that word, man? Jeez, I had it in the tip of my tongue, but I forgot. Oh, we're creatures of habit. There we go. We're creatures of habit, man, and we just gotta get in tune with everything, man. Get in the rhythm, get in the rhythm. But that answers that, right? How's life during this pandemic? It's tough, but we gotta keep working. Job's not finished. Job's not finished. Um, but mental health, my good friend Karina dropped this one. Mental health during this pandemic. How hard has it been and how important is it, man? And honestly, if I could give somebody some advice on that, is find a hobby, find something to do. Find something that you love. I fortunately have friends that enjoy different things. I got friends that enjoy fishing, friends that enjoy MMA, martial arts, training, stuff like that. This is a hobby of mine that I love. My T-shirts, and another thing that keeps me sane. But it could be thousands of things. It could be working out. It could be going on a walk with your wife. It could be traveling, or I mean, not right now, but at least like going to the beach. It could be little things that you could stay safe doing, while at the same time keeping your sanity, right? Um, I know for some people, man, it's partying. Like some people have to have human contact, and in order to stay sane. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you not to do it, but I am telling you, do it safely. Be as safe as possible as you can. Everybody's tired of this pandemic, man, and I feel like we all have to do our part to get out of it. I do want to hear other ways that you guys kind of try to stay sane and try to stay kind of in tune with yourself. Drop it in the comment, drop it in the question section. Let me know what you guys got going on there, man. What the heck do you guys do to stay positive and sane? Because I mean that's kind of like, that's the question of the century, right? How do you stay sane during this pandemic? Me, man, like I said, fishing's one's for me. Podcasting, my T-shirts, just millions of things, right? You can't I know one of my buddy, or several of my buddies, they like going biking. So that's another thing. If you like going on bike rides, by any means, go on a bike ride. But yeah, also during this pandemic, man, you get a lot of time to yourself, or some people have to be quarantined, right? So they might be in their apartment by themselves. They don't really get to go out much, just grocery shopping or for the things that you need to. Well, there's a lot of time that you get on your own, whether it's in your room or in your office or so on and so forth. You got time to think, man. Think about your future, right? I know my train of thought changed, job wise, career wise. I'm thinking, what do I need a job that's gonna be active like it is right now, and not get myself fired if something happens like a pandemic or some kind of I don't know, some kind of distraction. I don't know what you want to call it. Some type of unfortunate event that may happen. Am I going to be working? Am I going to be getting money? Am I still going to be getting paid? Is my family going to suffer because my job's like a job like I'm not sure who were my wife was like instructional aides, right? They were furloughed. They lost their job. So it's like, am I going to get a job or am I going to have a career that I'm gonna suffer if a pandemic hits, or am I gonna be able to work and earn money still and keep everything afloat? Like CEOs are still working. I'm not sure if they took a hit. Comment if you took a hit. Let me know what you guys are feeling, man. But nonetheless, yeah, man, you guys gotta take care of this one, man. Start thinking a little bit. Take care of the mentals. I know Coach Art wanted to ask me a little bit, changing the topic a little bit from. Well, I mean, it kind of sticks around the subject, or it's the same thing, same subject. It's about fighting. He asked me, how many fights have you been in? Knowing what you know now about MMA, what would you do different? That's a good question. He asked it he asked this through my on my story. I did put suggestions, or I asked a question, and I wanted to hear what kind of topics you guys wanted me to talk about today, and what kind of interesting things you guys wanted me to say. And this guy dropped this question. So how many fights have I been in? Unfortunately, not really proud to say. I've been in maybe 4 or 5 fights. What's up, my boy Joe Molina? Thanks for joining, man. I've been in 4 fights. Over stupid things, like always. There's always has to be some stupid reason to fight. It's never really a good reason. But I've been in about 5 fights. Knowing what I know now about MMA, what would I do different? Honestly, it's hard to say that I would do anything different, solely because, when you fight when you fight in the cage, is one thing, right? You're gonna go fight a trained individual. You're gonna be kind of aware of a situation. Or not only that, emotions play another part, right? When you fight in the cage or in the boxing ring, there is no hardcore emotion. I know they perceive it to the people, and they like to promote it that way, but it's not really that way. Oh, we got a special guest over here, I guess. But they like to promote it, and they like to perceive it like they hate each other, and they're enemies, and he was saying this, but it's all a show, man. It's just promotion. It's all promotion. And so there's no real emotion being put into that fight, other than I want to get a paycheck. So a lot of technique is used in the street. However, when you're fighting out on the block, for lack of better words, it's a little different. There's a lot of emotion to play going in there. You're sort of blinded by it, and you're not sure what the heck is going on. You're just trying to knock the other guy's head off, whether it's freaking kicking him, socking him in the face, elbowing, kneeing, whatever may have you. You're just gonna fight. Your survival instincts kick in, and you're fight or flight, and that could be very blinding. So will I ever try to be technical if I ever fight in the street? No, because it's impossible. There's just so many different things that come into play, right? And especially if the other person's fighting me and they're just trying to knock my head off, or God forbid, kill me. Sheesh, man, I don't know what the heck. I'm just gonna go into survival mode, and I'm gonna let my instincts kick in. Whether things that I've done in training kick in or not, I mean, that's kind of up to my subconscious, because I can't tell you what I would do honestly, how I would react in an actual street fight, knowing what I know now. Like I said, there's just so much different things that come into play. Moving on, man. My girl Felicia dropped another one. The impact. Change the subject a little bit on this one for sure. The impact. What's the impact what impact have I had on students at Mainstream Middle School and Soledad community? Um, Honestly, that's not a question for me to answer. I solely feel like that's something that that's gonna be answered by the community or by the students themselves, right? I have no idea. I do not know how I impact them. You know, for me, they impact me, right? They make me come to work, try hard, a little harder, right? Sometimes they test my patience, and I come to work thinking, you know, I'm gonna try a little harder for them to not get under my skin. Um, you know, so they definitely impact me in a sense, because they're teaching me patience. They're teaching me how to deal with a kid their age, because one day, I mean, my boys are going to be the same age, and how am I going to deal with them? Am I going to be that impatient parent that gets super upset and yells and screams and hits? You can hear him over there laughing. No, I'm not going to be that guy. So I'm trying to see how I could best deal with a kid in that age, in that type of age, you know. So, you know, they definitely teach me a lot. Soledad community, I don't know how I impact the Soledad community, man. Everybody always gives me props and lets me know that I'm doing a good job, and that I'm onto something big here, with what I'm doing with the podcasting and the vlogging and all that good stuff. Do I believe it half the time? I mean, I appreciate it, but at the end of the day, I mean, I don't really know. I gotta kind of. I feel like I could do more, you know. And I think that's just the competitor in me. That's just my nature. I take the compliments. I appreciate them. They mean the world to me. They obviously fuel me to do better. Excuse me, but I mean, I can't really tell you like how much I'm doing for the community, even though I am being complimented. I don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah, I mean, I hope I'm doing a good job in the community, man. I hope I'm inspiring others. I hope people get motivated and with the stories that they hear through my podcast, and they you know, they enjoy it. To those that are barely tuning in, I do want to finish with a Q&A today. So go ahead and drop any questions you guys may have down by the comment section on the little square with the question mark in there. Go ahead and drop any questions you may have for me. Drop comments on how you've been feeling, how you've been dealing with this whole pandemic. I want to hear from you guys. Damn, I'm spilling everything today. Excuse me. But yeah, let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know what you guys did to deal with all this pandemic stuff. I want to hear from you guys, man. Today is not about my story or about other people's stories. Today is about everybody that tunes in with me today. And you know, even if you hear it afterwards, if you tune in after the fact, you know, I still want to hear from you guys, man. Go ahead and shoot me a DM, comment, whatever you guys may want to do. But I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear how you guys are doing and what you guys are doing to stay sane, keep your sanity, whatever may have you. You know, whether it's watching a movie, you know, eating sugar, which is okay, man. It's all good. We'll get time to get back in the gym, you know. But anyways, man, my wifey, shout out to the wife. She commented, man, how's the married life? Woo wee. Damn, that's a bomber right there. Married life. Well, actually, let me first answer some of these questions. I'm not sure. Damn, I got a lot on here. I don't know if everybody left or everybody that asked me questions is still on here, but I'm gonna go ahead and answer some. I know Adam's on here. Let's see. How do I feel about Ruben Villa getting title shot this Friday? Local guy doing big things is always awesome. Yeah, just to kind of answer that question, man. I'm not really a big boxing guy. I do kind of, you know, mingle or look through his page a little bit and go ahead and trip out on what he's doing and how he's, and I did see that he had a title fight. Honestly, man, that's awesome. You know, he's not a Soledad guy, he's not a South County guy, but he's still a Monterey County guy, you know. And a lot of guys, man, I'll tell you, I've been saying this to a lot of people, and a lot of guys in Salinas, man, are doing big things. A lot of good athletes are coming out of Salina. I mean, they've been coming out of there, but I feel like now they're coming by the masses, man, and it's just a big group of guys, man, like great athletes. As Ruben Villa's one. I know we at least have 20 guys out right now that are doing huge things. Monterey County, man, we're doing great things. I swear. Just keep doing what we're doing. I don't know what the heck's been on the water lately, but some good stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm super excited for him. I might just watch his. I might just freaking tune in on his fight and see what's going on there. See how he does. But I know he's an extremely talented fighter. Good luck to him. Wish nothing but the best for him. Hopefully he comes home with that title. I think it's a vacant title, if I'm not mistaken, Adam. So yeah, but man, nothing but the best wishes for him. Let me see here. What are your thoughts on the Salinas School District opening up sports and conditioning? Do you think it's fair? I don't know. It kind of cut off. I kind of cut off your question there, but do I think I'm guessing is it fair for the other schools? Yeah, I'm guessing your question finished. Is it fair for the other schools? Like I'm guessing like South County schools. I'm not really involved anymore with coaching, but I'm guessing South County doesn't have the okay yet. Yeah, man, that shit ain't cool, man. If I feel like if Salinas schools are getting the okay, I feel all Monterey County should be getting the okay, including the South County. I don't know if that's including the Monterey. I just had a brain fart. But yeah, everybody should be getting the okay, man. I don't see what the whole deal is. If Salinas schools are getting the okay, I don't see why other schools are not jumping on board and doing the same thing. We need to do it safely. I mean, that's number one thing. But nonetheless, like I said, I don't know why the rest of the schools are not jumping on board and going ahead and opening conditioning for the rest of the schools. I feel like it's time they let them kind of try it out and test the waters. I know that there was a big hiccup in the NFL. I'm not sure if everybody's tuned in with that, but there's a couple. The Tennessee Titans were one. They had to postpone their football game with, I forget who. I think the Ravens. I'm not sure. I'm tripping. But I do know, yeah, they had a little hiccup. Somebody from a couple teams had, I believe that even the Patriots, I think Cam Newton, he came out with COVID. So, I mean, there's just so much, man. There's just so much ways of getting the COVID-19, and the Steelers. There we go. The Steelers are the ones that team as well. They had to postpone their games. Thank you, Rubos. Excuse me. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I feel like you can't fail until you try, and they have to try, man. The NFL teams are doing everything in their power to go ahead and stay safe. And I know even though there's a lack of money, I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure schools are going to try the same thing, and they're going to try to keep all their students safe, man. So they kind of, I feel like they just need to put trust in the school district, put trust in the coaches, that everything's going to be fine and that everybody's going to stay safe and be safe. And just let coaches coach, man, and let players play. There's a lot of missed opportunities right now because of this virus. So I mean, man, my heart aches for all these seniors, man. My heart truly is with them. I do feel bad for all the seniors that are trying to make a name for themselves and earn themselves a scholarship or earn themselves a degree while fighting this pandemic, while burnt fires after fires. It's just nuts, man. But like I said, I get off topic easily. But going back to the topic, I think that's a joke, man. They should not allow Salinas school districts to only be the ones to open strength and conditioning up, and not the South County schools, or not the the Seaside or whatever may have you. That's bogus. I think everybody needs to get on the same page. I think the I'm sorry, I got sidetracked right here. I'm sorry. I feel like the league needs to be the one to decide. I think right now it's in the hands of, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it's in the hands of the school district, whether they're allowed to start those conditionings or not. And I feel like it should be up to the league, and the league says no or the league says yes. But what do I know? I'm just a knucklehead podcaster, vlogger, uh, whatever you want to call me. What do I know? But going back to the question that my wifey asked, man, how is the married life? That's a very broad question. Um, just because everything that's going on right now, man, it's tough. It's tough out here to be married, man. I'm just kidding. No, it's great, man. I know Coach Art Berlanga asked me the maybe the weekend that I was already married, the weekend of or after. He asked me, how does it feel to be married? Does it feel like you have some sort of superpower? And I told him, yeah, man, I believe I could fly now. I think I mentioned that in one of our podcasts together, but no, man, I mean, all bullshit aside, it's awesome. It's great to have a person that you could spend the rest of your life with, and that you could just adore and build a family, build a foundation with. I for forever since I was a little kid, I always envisioned myself as a father, and being a man of the house, and taking care of my family, and my family taking care of me. It's great is the correct answer. Oh, Adam, you sidetracked me, bro. But yeah, man, since I could remember, I wanted to be a father, be a father figure for somebody, and kind of take on that because my dad, my dad's one of my biggest inspirations. He was such a great dad, man. Yes, he spanked me, yes, he yelled at me, yes, but nonetheless, he made me the man I am today, and I wanted to be just like him. I wanted to be a dad, and so, or a husband. And so I feel like now that I'm married, I'm able to be the best husband that I can be because my dad taught me the road, right? And this is why I feel like I like to do so much for the community, especially the boys and even the girls that come from homes where they don't have a father, right? Just because such an important role is paid. Now, I'm not gonna say anything that it's not the same for the mothers, but such an important role comes from the father figure, or from having a father figure, or So I feel like I need to help them out a little bit. That's my soft spot, right? Somebody that came from a home with only a mother. It's tough. It's tough to raise a man. Rappers say it. Tupac said it, man. In his song "Dear Mama." It's hard to raise a man. It's hard to raise a young boy to become a man, and I feel like it takes a village. It takes a lot of people to go ahead and raise a man. But married life is great, man. I love it. I enjoy it. It's great to have my partner in crime forever now. She did also ask me if I'm ready for that newborn life. The newborn life. I know my boy Adam could testify a little bit about the newborn life. I mean, Adam, what do you think? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, I mean, the newborn, I mean, am I ready? No, man. I don't think anybody's ever ready for a baby. Whether you're 30 and you have your career and you're well established and you got your money and this and that. I don't think anybody's ever ready for a baby. Not because you're slacking, or because you're bad, or because you're dumb, or any of that, but more towards it's just such a anything can change, man. That's what I'm trying to get at. Anything can change in matter of seconds with a little baby, right? Like, he could be crying for no reason. He could be hungry and he can't tell you anything. It's just so many things that he could freaking choke out of nowhere over his own stuff. There's so much. I'm giving myself panic. I'm panicking here. I'm giving myself a panic attack. I need to kind of quit it on that, but sorry. But yeah, man, it's just so much that you can never be ready for, and it's different and it's new, and I haven't experienced the baby, so it's gonna be new for me, and uncharted waters. You're usually not ready for those, even though you say you are. You don't. And Adam knows what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? He knows what I'm talking about. He just had his baby. Congratulations to them both again. And it's uncharted territory. You don't know what the heck to expect. You don't know what the fuck they're gonna cry about next. They're crying about being hungry, and then they're gonna start crying again. A second later, and it's like, well, what the fuck do you want now, man? Sorry for Sorry for my cussing, but you know that's literally what it's gonna be like. What the heck do you need now, man? Like what the heck? Sorry, but am I ready? Going back to the question, am I ready for the newborn life? Heck, no, I'm not. So, with that said, man, what's it gonna be like? I do not know. Oh, my wife, here goes my wife. No more sleeping all night. Good luck. Oh yeah, that's she gives me crap all the time because um, I've been sleeping like a baby. I've been sleeping like a baby throughout the whole pregnancy. There is an occasional nudge because she's hating on me, but nonetheless, I still sleep like a baby, man. I love my sleep. So that's gonna be tough for me. I think that's gonna be one of the toughest things for me out here. Is the whole sleeping situation, especially because I get a little grumpy when I don't sleep, man, or when I don't sleep right. I get a little grumpy. Like, man, if anybody would have been around me during those 2 days during summer and college, man, I was grumpy as hell because I was so tired. My boy Nico, just gotta take it day by day, bro. I know will take your advice, Nico. That's the smartest thing anybody's told me right now, man. Everybody's clowning me. Um, Adam, yep, I agree, April. Sleep becomes precious. Man, I can't tell you how precious sleep is to me, but I think that's gonna be the most challenging situation, not losing my mind because of lack of sleep. Um, you know, so hopefully everything goes well, man. I'm a little scared. I've been a little scared, but I think I can do this. I've done worse. I feel like I've done worse. I've gone through a little bit more tribulation. Sorry for the hiccup there. I've gone through more tribulation than that. Than a baby, man. But I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. What the hell do I know, man? Like I said, I'm just a damn vlogger podcaster here. I don't know what I'm talking about. My boy Marcos, Jose's going to look over 30 in 5 months. Man, I looked over 25 since I was in 8th grade, man. I've looked like an older dude since I could remember, and a lot of people could, testify on that. So for sure, I'll probably look 30 in a couple months, man. I'll probably have canas coming out. My boy Albert tells me all the time, man, when he had his newborn, my coworker Albert, when he had his newborn, I clowned him for days, man, about how he looked, the canas, the lack of sleep, looking tired. So here I go. It's my turn now, I guess. But nonetheless, everybody that's on here, all my viewers that are on here right now, or that are gonna tune in after the fact, remember, guys, go ahead and let me know. Comment, DM me, let me know how you guys are doing. I'm really just interested in knowing how you guys are handling this pandemic. What's going through your guys' mind, I really care about you guys, man. And if anybody's, stressed out and is, kind of depressed, I understand what that could feel like and what that could do. Personally, myself and my friends, we've dealt with stuff like this. So, go ahead and drop a comment, DM me if you feel more comfortable. Let me know how you guys are handling it. What if you guys are doing great? Let me know what you guys are doing to stay, sane and to stay active and to stay, mentally prepared for all this. So let me know what you guys are doing for it. So that way, I could, maybe I could pass that over to someone else, and without you knowing, man, you could be saving someone else's life that might be going through it. My boy Marcos, there's no book or anything to prep up, just the natural thing, my boy. Yeah, my boy Jonathan, showing love, do your thing, bro. Yeah, thank you, man, appreciate you. But yeah, like Marco said, there is no book to parenting. Oh man, I hit this thing pretty hard. It's gonna be fun editing that. But yeah, it's something that I don't think anyone could ever be ready for. But we try our best. Parenting's a beautiful thing. Let's talk about. I do want to end it in this note. If nobody's gonna ask me, or actually everybody that's on here, if you guys got any questions for me, go ahead and drop one at the bottom. Let me know what's up. Let me know what you guys want me to answer for real quick, and I'll answer it. But I do want to end my thoughts in this note, which is the voting. It's coming up. I want to encourage you guys not just to vote, but to inform yourselves, man. Go ahead and find out who you're voting for. Find out who's gonna run the show with this individual president or vice president, or even locally, man. Vote locally. That's kind of where it all starts. Your local elections. So find out. I know there's Fred's running. I know Anna. I forget her last name. Anna something. I forget her name, but I know she's running as well. I still need to read up on it. As you can see, I don't even know her last name. But read up on your elections, man. Your town elections, your sectional elections, your state elections, and so on and so forth. As far as the presidential, I think everybody saw the presidential debate, and the presidential election might be up for grabs. At this point, I know a lot of people feel defeated and feel like, what's the point? But nonetheless, I do want to encourage you guys, just go out and vote, man. Inform yourselves and go out and vote. You don't have to always agree 100% with everybody. That's the thing that's kind of bothering me a little bit. Everybody wants the certain individual to agree 100%. We don't have to agree 100%. We could agree to disagree. Hey, you're right on these points. Hey, you're right on these points. Let's agree to disagree. You feel this way and you feel that way. Okay, cool. We don't have to see eye to eye 100% all the time. Just please go out and vote, man. Inform yourselves, go out and vote. Do what you got to do. I do see a question here. Oh man, that's gonna be not fun. Where do you see yourself? Okay, that's a good question. Here we go. Marcos, where do you see yourself in the next 6 months, primo? Man, you got me out here, man. About to expose my next 6 months. Honestly, I told everybody, and I've told a lot of friends. There's a shitload of things that could happen in 6 months, man. There's so many things that can happen in 6 months. That I honestly can't tell you where I'll be in 6 months. I'll tell you where I want to be. I want to be at home, working from home with my family, and doing it consistently for the next lifetime, man. Because like I said, one thing that I took from this whole pandemic is how important it is for me to be in my kids' life and see them grow, and mold them into a little man or a young lady for the boys, for the men out there that have girls, mold them into being respectable young ladies. I took it for granted. Everybody takes that for granted. Excuse me. So I can't tell you where I'll be in the next 6 months. But I do want to be, in a better financial situation or work situation with career wise. My cousin knows. He knows what I'm talking about. Do I want to kind of go into it a lot? No, not really. Just because it's a long conversation. It's a long conversation that could go in many routes. And there is a plan. Everybody should have a plan, 6-month plan, year plan, long-term plan, and try to follow through. Things change. Curveballs are thrown day in and day out. So, I can't really say where I would be, but, like I said, I want to be successful. So we'll see. Let me see. Who else, man? Let me see. I saw a couple ones here. I think that's about it. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, that's about it. That's about all the questions. I think he hit me with the last question. But yeah, just to wrap it up, today's show was, short and easy. I did say it at the beginning. Excuse me. I did say it at the beginning. Today's show was going to be a quick show, fairly easy, short and easy. I wanted to make sure all you guys are good out there. Make sure mental health is a big part of us, man. Our mentals is a big part of us. Still waiting on my pink shirt, dude. I know. I got you. Did you? I think you verbally told me. That's why I forgot about it. My bad, Felicia, man. You got to put me on blast like that, man. But I got you. Don't even trip. It'll go great with this whole, breast cancer awareness month, the month of October. So, I got you. Don't even worry. But damn, man, straight put me on blast. Oh man, it's all good. It's all good. I deserve it. But yeah, man, just wanted to check up and make sure all the mentals are good. Everything's good. You know, have a little Q&A and with you guys, a little question and answer. I believe it stands for. You know, like I said, not the smartest bean in the pot. But yeah, man, I hope everybody's doing great. I hope everybody has a safe, rest of the year. Hopefully nobody gets sick anymore and nobody gets the COVID. I know it's a. No, I got sidetracked again. I, I know it's a kind of a. Where the heck was I going with this? I know it's kind of an impossible thing to happen, but nonetheless, I do hope everybody stays safe and that nobody really gets sick. I do love all you guys that are tuning in and support and are constantly letting me know how great I'm doing. I do appreciate you guys very much. But that's about it for today's show. I hope a lot of you guys message me and let me know how you guys are coping with all this stuff going on. Whether it's bike riding, whatever it may be, fishing, going out shooting, let me know. Also, like I said, shirts, okay, band production shirts. They will come with the patch, whatever color you choose. They will come with the patch, the breast cancer awareness patch. So let me know what size, let me know what color, and I will get that for you. Hoodies, it'll come on hoodies too. So let me know. DM me. You could order through me. Catching frogs. Aha, that's a good one, dude. That's messed up. Man, why does everybody love putting me on blast in front of my viewers, man? Jeez. Oh, man. Oh, man, I gotta have to talk with everybody individually here. Don't stop coming on my live and freaking putting me on blast, man. But anyways, I'm just kidding. But anyways, yeah. Everybody stay safe. All love.